go then. Willems. Memphis Depay gets into a good position. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Pumps it upfield. Joel Veltman positions himself well and cuts it out. Blint. Willems. Out to the left it goes. All the way back and they start again. Who's going to make this theirs? Virgil. Forward it goes. Wijnaldum! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
It's a long forward pass. Has a swing at it! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It almost looked like the perfect marriage, the way the long pass was delivered so exactly into the runner's path, and it's a shame it led to nothing.
Oh, good interception. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Gets it upfield. Lofted into the middle. Afellay gets into the right position to intercept. Spoon forward. Goes long and forward. Passes it through. Defence has got rid of that. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Joel Veltman. Wijnaldum. Keeper's got good distance on that. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Gets it upfield. Wijnaldum. Afellay. Willems goes on a run down the left wing, tries a through ball. It's a good-looking cross. That's not going to find its target. Whipped it again. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
The Netherlands had players queuing in the box in that situation, and they've still got nothing to show for it. What a complete and utter waste. Well, this is how to grab a game by the scruff of its neck. Front foot football with real intent.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries to stroke it through. Now here's the through ball. Well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Keeper's got good distance on that. Virgil tries a long pass towards the front. Afellay battles to win it back. Aimed long and direct. Played in with accuracy. He's made sure that that won't get through. Thrust towards the front line. Good challenge, he just stood firm. The Netherlands are pressing with energy in the opening moments of the game. it into the area. A chance! Played out to the wing. Hits it! Who's going to make this theirs? Now the pass. Shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
It's always going to be the keepers. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Joel Veltman. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Looks like a good ball through. Hoists it high. Now here's the through ball. He's had a go! Rishedli Bazor. Memphis Depay tries to get it forward quickly. Gets it back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. Spoon forward. Well played, he saw that coming. Afellay takes control of it and he's on the move. Gets it upfield. Well positioned to make that interception. Has got good distance on that. Lobs it in gently. And it's Memphis Depay. He hits it! And that really should have hit the net.
Yeah, not only do they hit fast on the counter-attack, Peter, but they show terrific effort and desire in getting forward in good numbers.
To win it back. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Fires from distance. Pumps it forwards. Bruma pumps it upfield.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Looks to bypass the midfield. Tries the route one option. Keeper's ball. Willems. Memphis Depay. Has a pop! Boots it to safety. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
It's a loose ball. No, not quite.
Well, it was far from high caliber, Peter, and when you're shooting from that position, it needs to be just that, high caliber.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Looks to slip it through. Can he finish? Danger averted for now. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
What a throw in. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Bruma. Afellay looking to penetrate opposition lines. Memphis, and he has been fouled there. Memphis Depay stands over the ball. He'll be looking to dink one in. Oh, he's not going to get that. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Done very well to intervene. Aim forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Fires it in low. Out for a throw. Played into the middle. It's come loose. Played in again. He's there to get rid. Rishedli Bazour knocks it towards the front. Turns and goes back. And that has skinned the post.
And that was more than a decent attempt. Perhaps it deserved better too.
Afellay passes it through. Can he put it away? And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Get a throw in. Rishedli Bazour with the ball through. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but Rishedli Bazour with a definite foul there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Plays a clever pass. Robin absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Clears it out of harm's way. Afellay. Now it's Van Persie. Van Persie unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Boots it upfield. That's a throw. Who's going to make this theirs? Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Van Persie can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that, so I think they're defending him very, very well.
Good running with the ball, can they build on it? Memphis Depay. That's gone a long way up and away. Tries the cut back, and back out it comes.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does.
He's delivered all right! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
So the deadlock broken by the underdogs. Memphis Depay tries a through ball. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. It's in!
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Van Persie did well there, he was onto it in a trice.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
The Netherlands grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
It's gone for a throw-in. Now the pass. Has a shot! And out to safety. Robin, there he goes, motoring forward. Oh, that's fabulous! As long-range strikes go, that is a belter, just brilliant.
Well, the power he managed to get into the shot just seemed to catch the goalkeeper by surprise. He really thumped it.
The Netherlands take the lead.
Yeah, for me this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Good idea, just poorly executed. Van Persie. Spoon forward. Wijnaldum gets it back. Thrust towards the front line. Looks like a good ball through. Chance! Memphis Depay. He'll have a dip! Oh, great save, real class.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Up to meet it! That's a half-decent try.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better. Any other time it would have sneaked in.
He put on quite a show there.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Gets it upfield. Bruma battles to win it back. And it's Memphis Depay. Looks to slip it through. It's a loose ball. Oh, extraordinary.
OK, they've got nothing to show for it, but that was a really incisive counter-attack, and it's hard to defend against that type of breakaway.
Crosses one in. It's well blocked, and back out it comes.
Ambitious to say the least. He seemed to be in a hurry to get that in.
Tries a through ball. Needed a better pass there. Forward it goes. Now here's the through ball. And the keeper's in command. And the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, the advantage might be a slender one, but all the evidence points to a much more successful second half. They've got so much power compared to this opposition, and it's just a case of finding that extra gear, and I think they'll power on through.
The Netherlands head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. He's made certain that won't get through. Tries lifting it over. Where to from here? Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. It is a corner. Towering header! He has done it! The second half sparked straight into life. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
Wijnaldum. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The Netherlands with a decent chance here, and there's little doubt about who'll take it. Van Persie, out wide to the right. Robben Has it in a wide position, so what next? Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
Memphis Depay gets his foot in there. Robin passes it through, saved only by poor finishing.
They've come out of the dressing room firing on all cylinders now. We could be in for quite a second half here.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Robin tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Well, that's where he wants it. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Wijnaldum. Now the pass. The defence can get it clear. Bruma. That had to be more accurate. Aimed long and direct. Tries a through ball. Looks like a good ball through. Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Oh, he can't be happy missing that after being put clean through. That's about as good a chance as you can get.
Let down by a lack of accuracy.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's been repelled. Back in once more.
Well, what was required then was a little more patience. He didn't have to cross it so early.
It's on a plate. It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
Well, when you see chance after chance go astray like that, it's only natural to think that they may end up with a little regret here.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Dinks one in. Away from immediate danger. Afellay tries a long pass towards the front. Looks to slip it through. Bruma does well to read it and intercepts. Pumps it upfield. Nicely measured pass. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Joel Veltman. Oh, that's a waste. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. You can get that clear. Who's going to make this theirs? Passes it through. A chance! Massive leap! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim. It back, spoon forward. Defenders on the back foot. Nicely controlled. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Aimed long and direct. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Good clearance now, can they make something of it? Aim forward. Now it's Memphis Depay. It's a brilliant interception. And he's there to hoof it away. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Blint pumps it forwards, cuts it out. Willems battles to win it back. That has put a stop to that. Ball's out on the left now. Has gone out. Gets it back. Good clearance and very necessary. Looks like a good ball through. It's a long forward pass. Now it's Van Persie. Wijnaldum plays it out to the flank. Great leap! Goal, the Netherlands! And they get themselves in front! And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
The Netherlands get themselves into the lead. Robben with the ball through. Van Persie hits it! That is out of this world from Robin Van Persie! And with that goal comes comfort! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
The Netherlands take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Blint. It's a promising run he's making on the right. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Pumps it upfield. That's offside, yes it is.
Well, it was the early through ball that almost caught everyone out in that instance, all but for our flag-waving assistant referee.
Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Lobs it in gently. Slightly... The referee's awarded a free kick. Crunching tackle. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Tries a through ball. Who's going to make this theirs? Willems. get the better of his opposite number. Floats one over. Now the pass. It's a throw. Wijnaldum goes long and forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it out to the wing. Tries a through ball. Who's going to make this theirs? And he's made certain that won't get through. Bruma gets it back. Ball swung in. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Van Persie has made sure that that won't get through. Out to the left it goes. Blind tries the route one option. Timely intervention. Tries lifting it over. Oh, delightful ball. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Promising cross. Passes it through. Afellay gets good distance on it. Wijnaldum knocks it towards the front. Van Persie pushes it out wide. Robben goes for the cross. Clears it out of harm's way. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Well positioned to make that interception. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Looks like a good ball through. Aimed long and direct. Battles to win it back. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. And it's Van Persie. Memphis Depay. Demanding a quick ball here. Pumps it upfield. Now it's Robben. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Good clearance and very necessary. Spoon forward. Flags up. Keeper's got good distance on that. Goes long and forward. Tries to stroke it through. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Who's going to make this theirs? Robben tries making a foray down the right. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Gets it back. Wijnaldum looks to slip it through. Tries the route one option. Joel Veltman does well there, alert. Out to the flank. Now here's the through ball. That intervention was very necessary. That's gone a long way up and away. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Managed to get it away. The Netherlands get it back again. Just 5 minutes remaining now. going. Where to next? He's had a go! He scores! And what a climax we have here!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Bruma tries to get it forward quickly. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Blint has given away a free kick. Big chance! And that's off target. For a throw-in. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Afellay with the ball through. Whipped in. Whistle's gone. That for offside? Yes, it is.
Yeah, fractional, but fractional is enough. He was off.
Gets it upfield. Keeper's ball. Bruma gets it back. And it's Van Persie. Memphis Depay. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. It's a long forward pass. Robben hits one! He scored! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Aimed long and direct. Played out to the right. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Robben passes it through. Wijnaldum gets it into the middle. And out to safety. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, all I want to add here is that I thought they were very brave. I think they stood face-to-face with their opposition to see who'd come up